Hello Daily Drafters and welcome to another deep dive here on the channel. For those of you who don't know, this is a series in which I take a look back at a moment or a game from a previous draft on the channel and break it down for you all in the hopes that we can learn from it and all improve as a result. For today's deep dive, I will have to give proper credit to Johannes Vanderhorst for leaving a comment pointing this moment out on a previous video, so thanks Johannes for that. But this breakdown comes from a draft video posted to the channel on June 13th, and there'll be a link to that entire video in the upper right hand corner visible right now. But it begins in this moment here where we pass back to our turn, and we're kind of debating what to do here. They're at 13, we're at a healthy life total, we have an unlicensed hearse on the battlefield as well. So they've got two Echo Inspectors, one with the shield counter, which makes attacking very difficult here, right? We have a couple different options. We have a 4/4 hearse right now. It has ×4 over there, so that means it has 4+1/+1 counters on it, or 4 things exiled underneath it. So we have two 4/4s that we technically have access to. So I forget the exact line that I take here, but it's probably not a very aggressive one. However, we definitely are the ones that are the aggressors in this situation. We're kind of debating prize fighting. You can see with my cursor there, prize fighting adjudicators over Echo Inspector, the one without the shield counter. But that doesn't really do a whole lot. So what we're going to do here, you'll see right now, is Rafine's Informant. I'm going to go ahead and pitch the land. We do have 3 left, and then we take the line to prize fight adjudicators onto the Echo Inspector without the shield counter. Gives us another treasure, but right now we don't have good attacks. So see, we just passed the turn back, right? Probably. Well, we'll attack with a 1/1 because we're fine trading a shield counter for a 1/1 at this point because it's not doing a whole lot. So we'll see if they take that trade here. Fine by me for them to take that. But let's go ahead and rewind back to the beginning of the turn to see if there's a better line that could have been found. Okay, so if we go ahead and pause it right here, prior to us making any decisions for this turn, and the thing that Johannes pointed out that would be a better line, and I totally agree with him, I don't know how I didn't see this in the moment, but let's all try to see if we can notice it now. So, the true line of what I think is the correct line in this situation here is to play Rafine's Informant. It doesn't really matter what we draw or discard, it's still a 2-powered creature. We then have 3 more mana to use for what we want to use it for right now, right? Play Rafine's Informant, use Rafine's Informant to crew the 4/4 unlicensed hearse. Then we can get in with adjudicators and the hearse. They are probably, more than likely, going to double block one of those creatures. More than likely the hearse. What we can then do is use prize fight to fight between the adjudicators and the Echo Inspector without the shield counter to kill it. The hearse would then eat the shield counter from the remaining Echo Inspector, and we would get in for 4 damage. So we'd put them to 9, we'd remove 1 Echo Inspector from the board, and then we would remove the shield counter from the other Echo Inspector and keep our 1/1. That has to be the better line here. You obviously can't see me make that line because I can't retroactively make the play here. But if we make that line, we put them to 9, we are the aggressor, we obviously want to be attacking their life total pretty aggressively here, and the line that I took did not do that at all. So if you look back toward the end of this game, it didn't really matter in the end. As you'll see here, we're just attacking out with just pretty much everything we have. They can make a couple of blocks and go down to negative whatever. So it didn't make a difference in the end of this one. But these are the kind of things when you're playing with aggressive decks, if you can find these sort of lines that are kind of sneaky, crewing things and fighting things, post-combat, post-blocks, all the stuff like that, that can really go a long way in securing you the victory and making sure you don't have to get to a situation like this and you can close out the game even sooner.